Ah, oui, oui, it is me, Cranky Calamari, and today we are going to be romantic. Probably not. We're gonna do some dancing today, baby. Cue the music. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Left, right, left, forward, right, left, down, backwards. I think I stepped on your feet. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm really energetic today because today I'm going to be building one of my favorite things I've ever built on this server, which is crazy to say because when I built this thing, I'm like, yeah, that's probably peak. Yeah, not going to get much better than that. Why even try anymore? You know, you're done. You've done the best you can. You can't go further. But today, I think I might have done something. I made a beautiful build. It's not the best, okay? But I'm very, very proud of it. And it's blue. Yeah, baby, it's blue. Today, I want to build a ballroom, okay? A nice little connection set. No, not connection. Is it a conversion center? What are we converting? No, it's a oh jeez, it's a convention center. Oh, thank you, little guy, for sparking my brain. Oh, I actually owe him everything. It's a convention center is what we're building here. I remember when my high school did like the prom or the homecoming, we rented out a convention center. And I know there's a bunch of like cons that are out there, like Marvel has a con, superhero cons, video game cons. Ooh, are we about to have the Obsidian Order's first official con? Oh, play dress up, everybody comes in, we'll have booths and stuff. Yes! A later date. I gotta build the thing first. But I thought it'd be really cool to have a place where everybody could come and hang out. Maybe we can do some dancing. You know, we'll have like a nice ballroom, a nice glass dome roof. It's just going to be a beautiful place. We'll have prom. We'll have prom there. So I'm really excited about this build. But first, we have some housekeeping to do. When I say housekeeping, it's more like updates, okay? Updates to this build. Because this is a massive city, or at least it will be a grand city eventually. So there's going to be a lot of little updates that I make everywhere. For example, I put in a path, which I think adds a whole lot of life to this area. And gives the players a nice little place to walk, right? Like, I think it was obvious that this is the direction I want you to go underneath this arch. And then see the grand old building there. But now there's a path that kind of forces you into this direction, which is super cool. And then it kind of highlights that there's a little stall here, which is super cool as well. And then I did a little bit of work on these little buildings here, right? Put in a little bit of detail, some window sills, things along those lines. I think I'm overdoing it with the hanging signs, but hey, I'm playing with it right now. But we've done a lot of work, and I think it looks beautiful. Do you want to know another thing that I did? Do you remember a couple episodes ago when I went to people's bases and I left them a sign? I said, want to ally with the Mud Kingdom? Well, put a sapling on top of this pillar, right? And I left them a flower pot and a cherry sapling. I feel like we had to do that kind of stuff on the down low because there's a lot of people on the server that might not like it if somebody signed a treaty with the Mud Kingdom, right? Well, I went to different people's bases. This is Adela. I left one for Adela. I left one for a handful of other people. Well, I also left one for Mr. Andy Days himself. And look what he's done, dude. He's left us a cherry blossom. Ah, let's take a closer inspection. Yep, and it's not bugged, right? It's not wiretapped, right? He's not setting us up or anything. It looks like the Andy Days himself wants to sign a treaty with the Mud Kingdom. Oh, that's so exciting. So what I did is I left him a barrel right here at this grand opening here. I left him a barrel with the Mud Kingdom's law book. This is not the official law book because I have the original. It is the copy of the original, but this is for him to keep and mull over and take a look at the 4 laws that the kingdom it has, right? We have the 4 laws. He can go ahead and give that a look-see-do and a look-see-don't. But I also left him this book and quill, which is the Andy Days' Kingdom Treaty. right? It says, by signing this treaty, I agree to all the laws and regulations listed within the official Kingdom of Mud's law book. And then I went ahead and signed this part for him. It says, founder of the Industrial Revolution Zone, Andy Days. All he has to do is sign this book and then make a copy. I gave him another book so he can make a copy. He will keep the copy. I will swing back by and I will grab the original. And not only would I be able to add that book to the ever-growing list of treaties that I already do have, but I will also be able to put his treaty up on the wall of treaties, which is kind of bare right now. Well, it's not. We got 6 treaties here, but we'll be able to put a 7th treaty, and then maybe that'll kind of influence people to sign treaties more. And then we'll have 18 treaties before you even know it. But then, this is the kicker, and if Andy didn't knew this, if he didn't know this, well, now he knew it, right? He can have an office here at the Mud Kingdom. He can go ahead and put up his little office that he can do business here at the embassy. Oh, I can't wait to see what he does. But anyway, I'm crossing my fingers he signs that bad boy. And then we can have another friend here on the server. If you don't sign the treaty, we're not friends. It sounds so harsh. And speaking of roleplay stuff, I think it's only fitting if we actually start the convention center, right? We got to get ready for this first annual convention coming up. So without further ado, I'm going to get started on this build right here. Here's the palette we're going for, by the way. Look at these blues. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then we're going to mix them in with a little bit with the prismarine blocks, which I think is going to be super cool. And we're going to get some cobbled deep slate. Actually, it's not going to be cobbled for long because we're going to put it in here and brickify it. Yeah, we're brickifying things today, baby. Anyway, let's see what this will look like when I'm done. Gonna have to work around the spawner here because I don't want to destroy that, but I think we have something in mind. Let's get to it. So this is kind of what I had in mind. This is what I had envisioned, which I'm super happy about. I mean, it's obviously not done. I think a whole lot more detail needs to go into this. For example, like these bricks right here, I could do something cool. Apparently, if you bake deep slate bricks in a furnace, you can make cracked deep slate bricks. And I think that adds so much texture. Look at this. Watch this. You see what this wall looks like now? Look at that plain Jane wall. Oops, a rogue baseball from one of the neighbor kids hit the side of the brick and it broke the bricks. Look at that. It's really subtle and stupid, let's be honest, but it is a little bit of detail that I think will go a long way. And then I'm also going to play with the oxidization a little bit. You can see here we have the greenish variety of copper turning into the blue, and then the blue turning into the prismarine, and then it's just prismarine in the top there. So I think we could play around with the gradients, make it look a little bit more beautiful. But overall, guys, I am really proud of this. Time for the annual looking at it from a distance and see how it looks from that distance minigame. Name TBD. Yep, looks cool from here. Yeah, I like how it looks from this direction, too, as you come down the main square here. Oh, yep. Coming from the Highlands area, looking over the edge. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Yeah, it looks really cool. I really like the dome. Might have to do something with this part of the roof right here. Make it look a little bit more beautiful. Maybe add another attraction or something up there. But I do like that. Yeah, it kind of draws the eye. Okay. What about right outside the spawner here? If I open up this gate, yes. Yes. Oh my goodness, it looks like an actual building. Oh, oh, I really love it. I really love it. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Muddy, grimy alleyway. Oh, dude, this is sick. Oh, but there's an alleyway on the other side. We should probably look at that. Yes. Yeah. I actually like, because, like, for example, this building over here, it's very much goes in 7, goes in. Goes in 7, goes in. Goes in 7, cuts. You know, so on and so forth. So when you get alleys like this, it looks like it's a little bit too man-made in my mind. Like, I know these are man-made buildings, but it looks too man-made. So I like the fact that there's this section of the building kind of protruding out so it's not that weird alleyway anymore. Yes! What am I going to do in this alleyway? Who knows? But something will be done. But yeah, no, I like it. I like it. I like it so much that I'm starting to think that maybe this building should not be here. We'll have to figure out what this building is before it goes up, because maybe that'll move, maybe it won't. I do think that this pathway would be too big if there wasn't something here. So, I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. But look at it in all of its glory. We added a new spire up here on the high horizon. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So we got a new spire. Not necessarily as big as the hot springs spire over there, but you can see they're protruding out of the hole, which I absolutely love. Looks super cool. But the building itself, I am in love with it. I think it's great. We got a nice little depth change with this balcony here in the middle. So it's not just a square building. It goes in here and then comes right back out. Gives it a little bit of an overhang, a little bit of a balcony. I love it. And then we added this bulletin board here, which I'm pretty proud of as well. Don't know what's going to go on there, but I can imagine we could throw up some signs saying help wanted or something. Or maybe all of the events that are coming to the con. I don't know. Just saying. I didn't just stop there, though. I did a little bit of decorating on the interior work. Bam, baby. Look at this. Fancy? Not really. I know. It's not that great. But what I was trying to do here was maybe like a coat station, or like you come into the building and you have to go to will call and get your tickets. You come over here, you get your tickets, and then you go up the master staircase to the ballroom, baby. It's not fancy. It's kind of just like a for now temporary ballroom. But I do like what it can potentially be eventually, right? I also don't like how there's no windows in here. I love that. That's awesome. But no windows, right? So those are things on my to-do list. Pop out some windows, make it a little bit more open, some more windy feel in this building. But as of right now, I really like it. The balcony comes out over here. You can see, oh, yes, got a nice little seating area. This is where people could come out and smoke, maybe, if you're smokers. I don't condone it, but I'll give you a space to do it if you need to, right? But it looks over this main road here. Once again, don't know what to do with that building. But hey, this is kind of sick, you know? I'm pretty proud of it. The one thing that I'm thinking about now is that spawner right there. The whole entire reason I built this building was basically to hide the spawner. But it's just kind of in the way now. I love the tall building here. Obviously, you're not going to be able to see the basalt whenever I'm done with the building interior. But I love the tall building feel, the tall room as this grandiose ballroom area. I don't know if I want this protruding. And that's not even how big it's going to be. It's got to be a little bit bigger because the skeletons, they can actually spawn one block wider than that box. So I've been having skeletons rain down on me as I'm building this thing. And see, there it is. I told you. Y'all thought I was going crazy or something. But that's why I haven't fully done the interior of this building here, because I just don't know what to do with this. We already have a skeleton spawner on the server, and it is an efficient 3 spawner location. So why would I need this little piddly diddly one? I shouldn't, right? But I would just feel so bad if I destroyed it. I don't know, for nostalgia reasons maybe. I couldn't tell you. And there's so much room for activities. Look at this. I mean, this could be a legit convention hall. Am I right? Like, think about it. Rooms, like convention tours. This is where we could do the autograph signing. Like, we could have a line, an official line over here to this back wall. Do autograph signing. Oh, man. I could already foresee it. I'm going to talk to the guys here soon and see if we can start the Obsidian Order's first official... I don't know if I would want to call it a Comic-Con, but a convention of some sort. Oh, it's going to be so cool. We could dress up. I got to think about... I got to leave. I got to go because I got to think about a costume I'm going to wear. Okay? I need to spend a lot of time thinking about what I'm going to wear to this convention. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Like the video. If you're new to the channel, well, hey, it would be super sick if you stuck around. You know, hit that subscribe button as well. Love you guys to death. I will see you in the next one. Peace!